Hello everyone, welcome to the Open Mirror Sprint Series. Today I'm going to be joined by Alberto Zanotti, and we're going around Kazan Ring. And this is the second preseason testing session of the season. We have 5 races in total, and I'm glad you can guys join us. As we come to the end of the practice session, we'll be moving on to qualifying. There's 1 minute left in the session. Drivers will finish their laps, and we'll have a little gap between practice and qualifying. Qualifying will be standard, and it's going to be 10 minutes. And thank you for joining us, all 12 people that are on at the minute.
Go.
First guy, the pit lane is Casper Kuritz. He's a championship favorite for this season.
Okay. Yeah.
8 rounds.
I see he's already out. He's already in his out lap. We are seeing him already. And I see that actually most of the drivers are already on the track, so we will be seeing some. We're expecting to see some nice action here. Okay, we see Kaspar already warming up his tires. So we can see his lap.
So that mid-turn 1, approaching turn 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that looked like a snap to me.
Yeah, it looks like a snap in the corner. Pretty late braking.
Yeah, it looks like it definitely wanted to come as fast as it could get. But here looks to be way more accurate and super quick at the turn in. So yeah, and by the way, that's a purple that got actually stolen. The purple sector got stolen by Brody Lawless, who just did a 32.1 in sector 1. So that's probably going to be a pole lap. And the purple sector 2 just got recorded by Kaspar again, and got stolen again by Brody Lawless. These two guys looks to be really going to give us a nice show.
Yeah, the battle for P1 is going to be big between, I think, Casper
and Brody. Brody looks to be really strong. And that's our first lap. 118.
Sector 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that was Robin Morning.
Yeah. Yeah, he is already back to the pits.
Yeah. Unlucky. He's gonna start another lap, but he has time for at least 2 more laps. Depends on how much fuel he has put in the car, but he should have enough.
Well, yeah, I guess that for a mauling, turning literally on the grass to make space for the other incoming drivers. I mean, I wouldn't really go to the grass. You got a lot of space also the other side of the track. There is just really no need to go to the grass. But I mean, as long as you don't damage other drivers, I think I think that's good. Oh, by the way, I see that Brody is scoring other purple sectors, and here we see him coming at the finish lane. And let's see. Yep.
Well, the last got a mega lap.
Yep.
1 second ahead of P2.
Well, that's quick. Yeah, that's quick, really. 118.534 is a very strong lap. And just to remind that there is also James Knox and Ben Skinner, by the way. Oh, James Knox just got back to the pits, and Ben Skinner is still out there, and he's actually scoring nice intermediate sectors, but looks to be not enough to get a P1.
Let's push a bit more, mainly in the last section.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think about 2 tenths right there.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah, Brody is back to the pits. Also, Ben Skinner is back to the pits. And we got only 5 minutes until the end of this qualifying section. And what we are seeing now is James Knox in his outlap. Let's see that there are also other drivers here scoring new laps. Alejandro Nadales just scored on 1:20.021, and he's not improving himself though. No, he is. He's improving himself, but he's not really close. I mean, I wouldn't really imagine how to get close to 118.53. I tried this car myself, and it's in no way I could. Yeah, no way I could drive faster than 120. Really, going 118 is something really fast. So we see Casper trying another. Oh yeah, seems like he did improve himself. He's just 0.1 second ahead. Oh, whoa! He got blocked. He got blocked. Yeah, he got blocked.
I think that's Daniel Scott or Massimiliano Riboli.
Yeah, it's probably Riboli. Let's see.
People still yet to score a valid lap.
No, it was not. It was not Riboli. No, it was not Riboli. Could actually. Yeah, there we go. Now we also get to see the driver tags, so we get to see also the names on the overlay on the top of the car. So it's better to. So it helps us recognize who is driving what. So I see. Yeah, that's a lap from. No, Casper just got back to the pits. Yeah. And let's see, Robbie Molling going for the outlap. And let's see if there is anyone going for recording a lap right now. No, looks like. Oh yeah, James Knox just started his flying lap. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, the field spread is pretty big right now. Top 10 is spread by 1.6 seconds, and Riboli and Victor Burnett still have laps set. I think setting about a lap that's like about under 1 second puts you in a good spot. Victor Burnett just improved.
Yeah.
Up to P7 he is.
Yeah, that's P7 118.720. Yeah. Oh, James Knox hasn't improved his own time in Sector 1, so he actually lost. But he's still 0.155 away from the pole time in Sector 1. Let's see how it goes. It's close, but not enough.
One step down. It's still improved. Sector 2 and Sector 3 are long, so
yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Brody is going for another lap. Whoa! Well, that was a nice slide to see, but probably didn't really help him a lot with the time. Although we see that he has 2 purple sectors. Yeah.
I think he's gonna improve, but just by like about half a tenth.
No, I don't think so. He lost too much with that slide. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He lost 0.5 seconds. That slide him. Yeah, that slide cost him really a lot. Yeah. So.
Coming to the end of qualifying at the minute, Brody lost first. Ben Skinner just moved up in second. Victor Burnett in P3. The gaps are actually closing down. The top 5 are in about 5 tenths, which is pretty solid.
Yeah,
top
but
60,
Brody's time looks to be really unreachable. But Ben, it looks like Ben is catching up. So we are seeing Ben Skinner right now in his flying lap, and well, well, let's see how it goes. Oh, yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, it's a bit oversteery there, but it looks like it. Oh, that's a purple. That's a purple, and we got the checkered flag. That's a purple first sector for Ben Skinner. We will be.
Yeah, this is last chance.
Yeah, will it be a pole lap? Who knows? Only time will tell. Let's see what happens. And that's still a purple. He lost just a bit.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be down to the line. He just needs to nail this sector 3 just right.
Yeah,
Final
but
3 quarters are pretty tricky.
oh, well, that was a bit
Like
over.
pushing a lot.
Yeah, that was a bit over the limit.
This could be close. This could be close. Very close, I think.
Oh, yes.
Maybe he got it just by half a tenth. What
Yeah.
a lap by Ben Skinner.
Eh.
Messed up in sector 3 by a bit, but sector 1 was really, really good.
Yeah, he hasn't even
That's never
improved
fun.
himself. So he actually that wasn't his best sector 3. That wasn't his best one. So yeah. Looks like there is still people going for a lap. Yeah. Daniel
Scott, improvement.
Yeah, Daniel Scott improved. He got P10, and I think that's it. Tina Curtis. See,
Yep.
Tina Curtis.
Missing a rear wing.
Yeah. Lost the rear wing. Okay, so I guess that's it.
Show the results screen.
Yeah. This is our results. And this is our standing order for the first race.
P1, Ben Skinner. P2, Cody Lawless. P3, Victor Burnett. P4, James Knox. P5, Casper Kurwitz. P6, Robin Moling. P7, Massimiliano Riboli. P8, Tina Curtis with a good qualifying. P9, Craig Patterson. P10, Daniel Scott. P11, Alejandro Nadales, and P12, James Andrews, lining up the end of the grid.
Looks
There's
like
a short 5-minute break, and we'll be back in just a moment when we set up the first race of PST.
Okay, here we are. We are back. So this will be warm-up session of 10 minutes. Only 7 minutes left for now. Before the start of the first actual race. Stay with us.
warm-up before we begin race 1 with pole sitter, Ben Skidder, and in the second position is Brody Lawless. It's gonna be a big dogfight into turn 1. They're pretty hard racers, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top after the corner exit.
That's for sure. Turn 1 is gonna be interesting to see, and we got also a quite nice angle for the camera, so we'll see who makes it in first place out of turn 1. Yeah, seeing Ben and Brody there, it's going to be definitely interesting. I mean, actually, it's turn 1 and turn 2. They're actually 2 turns, one after the others. So, yeah, it's literally a twin turn. Like you have to turn.
It's weird,
yeah. Yeah. It's just not a single turn. It's 2 of them. So, yeah. It's not even like La Source from Spa, where it's just a single hard turn. It's a single hard turn, and then there is another single hard turn. So, yeah. Okay, we are at the end of the warm up. So soon we'll be seeing some nice action here.
Let's move on, you know, to the
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
We've got Ben Skinner, P2 Brody Lawless, P3 Victor Burnett, P4 James Knox, P5 Casper Kurritz, P6 Robin Malling, P7 Massimiliano Riboli, P8 Tina Curtis, P9 Craig Pedersen, running out the top 10 Daniel Scott, P11 Alejandro Nadales, and P12 James Andrews, and P13 Jury.
That sounds it. Alright, we are almost ready to go. Well, this is surely gonna be, as I said earlier, quite interesting. So let's see what's going on. There we go. And here we go. This is the warm-up lap, of course. We haven't mentioned that drivers are actually going to do a warm-up lap before the race actually starts. So here they are.
Wouldn't this count to the official thingy?
No, it doesn't count. This is a separate lap that has nothing to do with the lap count. So
Okay,
in fact,
yeah,
we are seeing already lap number 1. So yeah. So this looks like a nice chance for the drivers to warm up their tires and their brakes, of course. Brakes. Warming up the brakes.
Are very important.
Yes, especially the brakes. Yeah.
Going into turn 1, you want to have some warm brakes. If you're on cold brakes, you'll lock up.
Also the tires.
I don't want that. Yeah, the tires, well, they're pretty important, but they cool down pretty fast. I don't think they, too important, but I'd say brakes are the more crucial factor.
Yeah.
Especially on our factor.
Oh yeah, brake. You don't really want to run with cold brakes out there. Okay, here are our drivers signing up. There we go. Whoa!
Come on, Wes.
No. No.
lined it up, sort of.
Sort of. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
he's lined up.
Yeah.
He's lined up, okay.
Yeah. Okay, here they are.
Sorry, Knight.
Right. One.
Go.
And here we go.
Good
Okay,
stuff at
whoa,
Ben
whoa, whoa,
Skinner.
Ben
Guardiola's
got the
going defensive immediately.
Yeah. Ben got the first place, followed by Brody and Victor.
Ben Skinner got a bad exit though. Guardiola's on
Whoa,
the
whoa,
back,
whoa,
he's
whoa,
on the
whoa,
outside.
whoa.
Oh, someone's
That's a
wide
spin.
spinning, and that's...
Alejandro
that's-
Nadales, yeah.
I think it's
While we
Alejandro,
see
yeah.
Brody trying to go at the outside. Oh, that's a bit of a bump from Ben and Brody.
James Log close behind him, falling 3 wide into the hairpin.
Yeah. Well.
Corkscrew. Guardiola's got the better of Ben Skinner. He went up the inside. Good move by him. Moving up, he's P1 now instead of P2.
They're
Big
pushing.
train. Top 5 lined up in 1 second.
They're pushing, and Ben is trying his move. Oh, wow, they touched, and they keep touching this.
Skinner.
Oh, wow.
Back ahead. Aggressive move sends them wide, but Guardiola is still there.
Whoa! What happened
Ooh,
there?
Ben Skinner went
No,
wide.
Ben.
Big mistake by him. Getting
Yeah.
the pressure from Guardiola from behind.
The problem with Ben is that he went too wide and he bumped on those things at the
Sausage
curbs.
curves,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
the
sausage curves, and that really. I mean, he's lucky. He's really lucky that he didn't
Could have
lose.
flipped over.
Yeah.
Could have flipped over.
Yep. And that would be a very.
After
very
that
bad.
one, Brody Lawless is winning, leading. James Knox is P2 and Victor Burnett P3. Well, the pole position setter, Ben Skinner is a P5 after a mistake. Good racing. Everyone's really close. The pack is very tight. It's only 5 seconds to get from P1 fast. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm surprised because the pack is super tight, especially from P3 to P12 actually. They're so close to each other. And by the way, right now I'm seeing already a purple lap, purple first sector from James Knox. Looks like he's already going for... Oh, whoa, that's a move. Yeah, that's a nice move from Victor Bernat.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh, someone's wide. Drew's wide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Very
Jurel
wide. Missed
seems
breaking
to-
point, I think.
Yeah, he lost it. Yeah, he fell a bit far away from the pack, and we see.
Lawless with the best lap.
Yeah, that's. Oh, whoa, Ben. Oh, 3 wide. That's 3 wide.
Wide.
It's 5
Contact,
of them.
almost spinning.
Well,
Tina Curtis up in the mix. Scooted in behind Casper Kurtz with the slipstream. I think she's gonna get on. She backs up, doesn't go for the move. Maybe try to switch back, doesn't work as well. Victor Burnett is still leading ahead of Casper Kurtz and P3.
yeah, now.
James Knox and Brody Lawless running away. 3-second gap in lap 3. That's quite a big difference.
Yeah, it
They're
looks
fighting
like
enough.
it definitely looks like that the first 2 ones are just pulling away. We see already a gap of 2.4 seconds between the third and third place. So yeah, it's
James is keeping it in slipstream though, so he has a chance for P1. As long as they don't fight too much and maybe work a bit together, I think they can pull away. Tire is also going to be a crucial factor since I don't think these tires can last the whole race distance, but we'll see who stays out. 2 pits, mandatory pit stop is not a thing for the sprint race, but it's going to be one for the future race, so we'll see how the strategy plans out for everyone. Maybe someone on a stop can go faster in the pressure tires. We'll see, the pitting's not that long. Some of them mistake in the back, I think that's...
yeah, that's
I think
definitely.
that's
I mean,
James Andrews. Oh,
those mistakes aren't really. Whoa, I
well,
see.
sector 3.
Yeah, yellow flag in sector 3. I think it's.
I think it's Jiri again.
Yeah, Jiri. Yeah. And well, what I'm seeing now is definitely quite interesting because we still got P3 from P9 that are completely packed up. It's super. Oh, and I also see yellow flag in sector 1 that has been removed already, so situation should be cleared already. And well, seems like Ben is on his way to make a move against Victor Bernat. There we go. From that side. Well, that was definitely a good defense from Victor Bernat. Definitely. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a bump. Oh, he sent him off.
Big crash. Oh, he hit.
Yeah, it's definitely. Well, what I've seen is Ben bumping Victor from behind. So yeah. Definitely the stewards are gonna have to review that one. It's like that was a bit of a bold move from Ben, or probably, or probably he didn't expect Victor to break that early. Could be also like that. It definitely looks like Ben definitely wants that podium. That's for sure.
Trying to get ahead, getting thinner, so he has less tire wear and maybe catch up to James Knox and Casper Currents.
Yeah.
James Knox has fallen out of slipstream range of Brody, so Brody's slowly but surely putting away. And faking the move to the inside on Casper Currents. Casper gets a bad exit though. Ben could line up a move realistically for turn 1 here. Brody is not too bad in these cars, so he's very close, only 2 tenths behind him. I think this could be a move.
It's going to be in turn 1 then, or not even that.
Very close, but not close enough. I think it's going to be more of turn 2. Casper with a slower corner exit, much worse than Ben Skinner. Ben Skinner could look for a move here, or in the corkscrew, which is the next corner after this. I think he's going to send it here.
There.
Yep, late move. Late on the brakes. Casper gets in the room.
And they touch.
Decent exit. They touch. They're side by side coming into the corkscrew. Penalty for jury.
Probably a cut. And we see.
Probably cut too many times.
Yeah, and we see a Ben going for the move. Is he going to for the move? He's going for it. Oh, they're so close. Oh, no.
Casper deep braking.
Oh.
Gets a bad exit. Oh, they touch again. Maybe that's damage for Ben Skinner on the suspension.
Yeah.
Kenny Curtis is caught up due to the fighting between those two.
I don't know why.
Ben Skinner needs to get ahead. Casper is slowing it down, but he's putting up a good defense.
I'll tell you, they looks to be really tiny bumps. Literally look like a big one. So I don't think he's going to get some big damage from that. But definitely, still now looks like Ben is trying to get some fresh air, apparently, because he's been too close for too much time. These cases, either you pass or back off. Tires are just not gonna love this, so they really need fresh air.
Yeah, they're probably about 60% on the tires right now. There's 10 laps to go. Tires fall off out of, I think, 50%, just about there. Like after 50%, the tires start to fall off. Big train still though, look at this. From P3 to P9, there's still a big train of 6 cars.
Yeah, that's a big train. I mean, they're not as close as they were before. They took some distances between themselves, but we still see Alejandro Nadales and Robin Mulling fighting for P7. That's still a nice fight to see. Whoa. He almost lost it. that's a yellow in sector 1. Clear. I think this is definitely the... Oh, whoa, 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 that's Victor Bernat losing it. I think what happened before with James not... no, sorry, Ben Skinner really didn't really help Victor, because I think his tires are probably already finished. He really wanted to push hard after that incident. So, but is he going for the move?
Around the inside.
Yeah, I would definitely do so. Oh, he didn't. Oh. Yeah, that only means his tires are basically gone. Yeah. So yeah, but we got other battles here. Tina Curtis and Massimiliano Riboldi. Let's see what they are really close, and the pack is actually closing up again. It's quite strange, the behavior of this pack, because it's like a spring. It gets closer, it gets spread out, then it gets closer again. Whoa, and that's Giro. Yeah, I think it's Giro. Okay. And Massimiliano, will he go for the move against Tina Curtis? That looked like a really solid defense from Tina Curtis, moving and blocking the inside, so Massimiliano couldn't really throw himself and pass it at the inside. So yeah. Oh, meanwhile we got a new best lap time by Brody Lowlands, who's pushing like a hell, as I'm quoting as a famous quote from Formula 1 pilot Jarno Trulli. Yeah, he's pushing like a hell. 118.980. Like it's like quali pace.
That's almost qualifying pace.
Yeah, after all these laps, it's really impressive. But I mean, let's get on board with him, because that's.
Great. Trash. Yeah, someone.
Yeah, Craig DNF. Yeah, he retired. So really, Brody looks really solid. That's really solid driving, super accurate and at the turn entry, and in general, I mean, you can see here what he's doing, because super smooth with the pedals, super smooth with the steering. That's really the way you want to drive any car, just being super smooth and accurate at any turn. You don't want to lock up, don't want to slide anywhere, just go the way it goes.
Really precise.
I mean, yeah, he got sometimes you still get some sliding even from him, but after 11 laps one could easily assume the condition that his tires are. So meanwhile, Massimiliano Riboldi going after Tina Curtis again. Yeah, really close. Is he going for the move? I think so. Whoa! That's really at the edge of the track. Wow, that's
very close.
Yeah, that was super close. But Tina doesn't give up.
Making moves.
Yeah, Tina doesn't. Yeah, he's not giving up.
Aggressive line, very high on the apex. pushing, trying to get close after turn 1, see if she can pull a move into turn 2, or the corkscrew. She got very close on the brakes there.
Yeah.
You can see that the tires are falling off hard. They have to correct a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you see, it's been 12 laps, so I mean 11 laps and a half basically. So let's check the timetable instead. And what I see is that actually Brody, I think Brody just made a mistake because his last lap was 1:19.4, which is pretty high. It's not really. Either he's just want to make his tires breathe a bit, you know, yeah, just a cool down lap. Here's Ben Skinner and his move on Kaspar Kuritz. And right now Ben Skinner just got back to the podium place. From P6 are still packed up a bit, and then Kaspar got his position back. Ben Skinner is P4 now. Here we go. No, it won't be a move. Yeah. There. Looks like Daniel Scott is getting close to James Andrews, but no, he actually managed to pull away. Or will he make the move? No, I think it's just too far. And
Yeah, very, very far away. About 5/10 back, but closing in. James Andrews is not that good of an exit.
Yeah, I mean, they're close, just not close enough for me. Ooh, have you seen that? That's definitely.
Burnett also very close.
Yeah, but that pendulum that Daniel Scott just had, that was very, very risky. It's not a thing you really. Ooh, here it is. Yes.
Herrera is clearly starting to drop off. Nobody decided to pit.
But they're close. I think he.
Daniel Scott very close to James, Victor Burnett, and the rear
Here
two
goes.
mirrors as well.
No.
Daniel Scott fakes the move. Oh, but James makes a mistake. Daniel tucks him behind for the slipstream, maybe sends a dive bomb down into the corkscrew, which would be a very, very bold move.
No,
Sizing him up.
I wouldn't do that.
Fakes again. James, though, keeps looking at the mirrors, gets a bit scared maybe. Feeling the pressure down on the long straight, I think with slipstream, he might be able to get him into this corner. Let's see. Victor Burnett only 3/10 behind him as well. This could be a three-way battle for P8.
It could be a three-way battle, but here it is. Daniel sending it. Oh, and that's
James, very bad exit. Daniel's gonna get side by side with him. I think James is gonna have to give this one through this corner. Yep.
and they're in three.
Oh.
Wow.
Victor Burnett 3 wide into the second to last corner. Daniel Scott to the right of him almost goes into the pits. Victor Burnett 2 places up and 2 corners.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Good overtaking. That was very impressive overtaking. Yeah.
More than good, I would say smart, because he was there. He knew he had the pace. He knew he just had to wait for one of those 2 in front of him to make a move and make both of them lose time. So Victor could just exploit the situation. You know, it's just a fight in front of you happening, and you're like, well, maybe I can capitalize. You know, and that's how it went. So that's some impressive, smart thinking and good driving from Victor Burnett. So yeah, That's really
very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive driving, man. Battle here has died down a bit, but the battle is still there for P6, P5, and P4. They're still fighting.
We got a
Someone's
slow
giving
driver.
room.
We got a slow driver. Oh,
Yeah.
Kaspar. Oh no, what's happened?
Casper maybe with damage or spun or something. I
Yeah,
think he's got steering damage maybe.
yeah, he got something going really wrong with his car right now. We'll see if he tries to mix back to the pits.
See, very unfortunate end to his race. As he was doing good, he was up into P4 out of Tina Curtis, but what's happened to him?
Tina Curtis. Yeah, where is? Oh, no, it's P4. Tina Curtis is P4.
Yeah, Tina Curtis P4,
Yeah.
but Casper was P4.
She got back to. Oh, and he's going after Ben. Don't think it's gonna possible though, because Ben is going. Actually, he's the faster driver on the track right now. Ben is pushing really a lot. He just made the best sector 1 of this whole lap. He's lapping like half a second faster than Brody Lawless. But Brody just recovered in sector 2. So they're probably driving sector 1 and sector 2 very differently. So, okay, let's see how it's going to be this next lap. Yeah, he actually made a big mistake in sector 2. So he's losing from Brody. Meanwhile, we see Casper and James Andrews. Oh, whoa! We got a. Wow! What's happening?
Ooh, he hit the wall.
No.
He lost his front wing.
No.
Well, did he get pushed in? Did he get pushed in? I didn't quite see.
Penalty.
Or maybe he lost it.
I think it's a penalty. Yeah.
I think he
Daniel.
got drive-throughs
Yeah.
or stop and go penalties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely stop and go for both of them. But Daniel retires the
Daniel.
car after his front wing damage.
No, Daniel
Casper goes out again.
retired. He retired. Daniel just retired. Yeah.
Let's see where the race leader is at.
Well, race leader is pretty comfortable.
Going around the final corners, pretty comfortable lead. Solid race. James Knox has the pace, but not quite as well. Brody Lawless wins the second preseason testing. Well, the first preseason testing race, but the second event of preseason testing. James Knox in P2, Ben Skinner P3, P4 Tina Curtis, P5 Massimiliano Ribaudi with a good race, up about 5 positions. Robin Moling, good race for him. Victor Burnett, impressive moves by him. James Andrews P8 holds down at 4. P9 Casper Kuritz after a drive-through penalty, and top 10 is Daniel Scott, who retired just last lap.
You know what I think? I think that if Victor hadn't been, pushed off, I mean, if he hadn't had that accident with Ben Skinner, we would have seen a different race, probably an even better one, because I think he had the pace and he had the racecraft to try to get better places. He could have fought with Ben all the time, and they both could have gave us an even better race. I mean, it was good, this one, but I think I would expect some even better race in the next session.
And let's go to the next session now.
All right. Alright, this is all from race 1. Stay with us because in a few minutes we're going to start with race 2. Okay, here we are, back for the race number 2 with reverse grid. The first 12 drivers will be reversed.
Yeah, Brody Lawless lining up at P12 after you finished P1. with a 2-second lead over James Knox, who's also P11, Ben Skinner in P3, Tina Curtis in P9. Then after that, we've got Berboli in P8, Robin Molling in P7, Victor Burnett in P6, James Andrews in P5. The screen isn't changing, so you know. James Andrews in P5, I said that. Daniel Scott P4, and Andrew Nadelis P3, Jurika Dodgeville P2, and Craig Patterson in P1.
Here is the current starting order. So Ben is starting P10. This is gonna be fun. And yeah, Brody P12. Wow. Well, we're gonna see some nice show here.
Interesting grid lineup for race 2. Let's see, this is going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of chaos.
I mean, you make it sound like it was a bad thing, you know. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, there could be also good chaos, you know. So, yeah. I mean, reverse grade races are always interesting, so especially at the start. Okay, here are the drivers lining up.
Let's see the starting lights, and I'll do the countdown. Last car lined up. Brody Lawless is lined up. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And let's go! Craig Patterson with a decent start. Someone didn't go.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Someone that's Daniel Scott. Yeah.
Daniel Scott not moving off the start. And I had with a good start. Jury already lost 1 position. James Andrews P4. Tight battles, tight battles. Top 3 have already put away a second somehow. Robin Mulling in P4, but he's getting attacked by James Andrews and Victor Burnett. Victor Burnett now ahead. Robin Mulling as well. James Andrews down into P7, P8 now. He's losing positions left and right. Going down in the corkscrew. Clean racing so far, no incidents, but let's not jinx it. James Andrews in last place. He was a P4 2 corners ago, now he's last. What a horrible opening that for him.
I'm wondering how Ben is still back. Ben is still at the back of the pack. What's happening?
Yeah, Ben couldn't move up. Brody Lawless is already up into P6. And James Knox is up into P6. No.
And that's Alejandro Natales. Alejandro Natales just spun. Whoa, that was risky from Ben. That was really risky. And we see Brody on his way back to the top.
Brody Lawless already in P4 though. Victor Burnett ahead of him, but Victor Burnett is very fast as well. I don't think Brody's going to have an easy time getting ahead of him. Robin Mulling and Craig Patterson up ahead. Decent pace for both of them. If Victor can hold him off for quite a bit of time, we can have an interesting race. Don't forget, pit stops are mandatory for race 2. Even if they weren't, you'd have to pit because the tires will just never last. So yeah, everyone will have to pit.
Here's Brody on Victor. Brody at the outside of the corkscrew on Victor Burnett. Oh wow!
What a move! What a move by Brody Lawless. Really, really aggressive move.
Yeah.
Very good driving. Victor Burnett, after the good move at the end of race 1, gets stunned by Brody Lawless into the corkscrew around the outside. Brutal overtake, brutal overtake.
And it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Victor Burnett at the side. Oh, wow. These two guys are giving us some nice show.
Very very good fight between
uh,
going into the last section.
I've seen people asking in the chat about drivers of the day. Well, definitely these two guys are the ones we are keeping a look on for the driver of the day mention, of course, because what they are, both are doing right now is quite really impressive. They keep sticking really close to each other while racing really fair and fast. And by the way, Brody is already in P2. He just got Robbie Mulling, and it looks like Peter Bernard is going after him as well. Let's see how.
Brody already in P2, chasing Craig Pedersen for the lead again.
Yep.
Ben Skinner is just about moving into PA. He's fighting with James Knox at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ben spun. Ben Skinner has spun out of the corkscrew.
No. Well.
Lucky for him.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely looked like he had lots of pace, especially at the qualifying, but he had some troubles in race one, especially with Victor Bernat. He had that issue. I think probably that started causing him some troubles. Probably he got hip-wing damage or something. Who knows? And by the way, Brody Lawless, of course, gets his first. Is the purple lap. So yeah. Oh, actually no. It's
Tina Curtis.
Tina
Curtis
Curtis.
with the fastest one.
Tina Curtis got the best lap. That's interesting. 1:19.597. We have to remember that in this second race. Whoa! I see someone going off. I have seen someone going off. That was Alejandro Nadales. Yeah, he went off a bit, but just a tiny bit.
Going a bit wide, yeah.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. And Victor Bernat is about to do his move on Robin. It's close. It's there.
He
Inside.
could do this. He's done this already to other people. Let's see. Deep braking, gives enough room though. Fair to him. Robin Morning side by side with him. Coming to the last three corners of the track now. Robin is still there.
It's not
Good
over.
racing by the two of them. Very clean, no contact. Oh, Robin loses grip around the outside. Now that's Tina Curtis trying to make a move. Robin high on the curve. Bad exit. Oh, he goes super wide.
Yeah, that was too much.
Safe rejoin. Decent rejoin. And now he's looking at Alejandro behind him.
And now
But
Brody.
still in P2.
Now Brody Lawless is going for the move for P1. He's really close, and he's whoa! That was a bit
Brody
unexpected.
with a very aggressive move. I don't think Craig's gonna like that too much.
Yeah.
He's apologizing there, wiggling a bit.
No, well, the thing about that move is definitely that Craig went really wide. So I think.
Craig went a bit too long.
Yeah, I think Brody thought, well, he's going wide, I'm going in, and instead he went wide purposely, so he could have a better exit.
Yeah, Craig cut back. Yeah, I think he's gonna get him here though. This straight is very long, and Brody's only 2 tenths behind Craig. It's gonna be pretty hard to defend this. He's gonna.
Almost.
Ooh, he fakes it. Craig doesn't budge though. Gets a good exit. Brody a worse exit than him. Craig is now 4 tenths ahead of him. Coming to the final 2 corners of the track. Craig, so far so good. 5 laps into the race, leading, defending from Brody, defending from Moling.
Oh, he's doing.
Now in P6.
He's doing an awesome race, but it's gonna be just a matter of time until Brody gets him. Really,
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Maybe it's gonna be now. Brody Lawless around the outside into turn 3. Let's see, backs out a bit, trying to get into slipstream. Maybe he's gonna send around the inside. Nope, keeps around the outside. Craig pushes him wide.
Whoa! What's happened?
Ooh, gets hit. Victor Burnett, big crash. Big crash for P2. Brody Lawless is spun around. He's P10 now.
Yeah.
Horrible for him.
Yeah, that was great.
I think
it
that was all on Victor Burnett.
Yeah,
I
he
think
got.
Victor misjudged.
Yep. That's definitely. Sorry, that was definitely misjudgment, mistake from Victor. He probably expected him to break earlier, or we'll have to see if he actually probably just locked up and wasn't able to break as fast as he
Locked up,
should.
yeah.
And meanwhile, we see James Knox going in the inside of Alejandro Morales, and these two guys. Oh, wow.
Very tight battle. Unlucky
It's
for
not
Brody
over.
Lawless. Now the race has changed a lot since Brody Lawless is not P2 now. Craig has a almost 4-second gap to P2 at the minute. We need to see if everybody has a pace or Burnett. Who's going to catch up? Are they going to be fighting for P2?
Whoa,
Someone's
what's
spinning.
happened? What's happened? Oh.
That's Alexander Nadales going
Yeah.
like gravel and spinning around. Unlucky for him. He's had a bit too many mistakes this race.
Well,
Going wide, spinning.
that's for
It's also
sure.
fun.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. This is for sure a race full of surprises. Really, it's full of surprises because we got Ben Skinner in P9 and Brody Lawless in P11. I mean, would have anyone be able to predict such a thing before the start of race 2? I don't think so. I think everyone here expected Ben and Brody to be fighting for no more than P5 at the first laps, but these are the good races, you know, the ones that you're like, what's happening here? And that's exactly what is going. Wow! Oh, someone went wide. Alejandro Nadales lost it again.
Oh, mistake again. Maybe he's got damage at this point. Yeah, and he puts it
Yeah.
back in the pit lane.
Yeah.
That's the end of the race for him.
And Brody Lawless, DNF. So yeah, he's back to the pits, and he's not gonna continue this test race, unfortunately. Meanwhile, we can see Ben Skinner climbing back up slowly, but still climbing up the ladder again. And right now we are going to see the current standings, which tell us that Craig Pattison right now is in P1, followed by Massimiliano Ribolli, who's actually making a quite nice race. Whoa, and Victor is on him. Victor Bernat, oh my god. This guy.
Victor Burnett, very close.
Yeah.
Very on the limit. He races very on the limit. Ribodi, good race. Started P9 after he finished, I think, P4. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
P4
he's
in race 1.
an awesome race. I mean, one of those races like just smooth. I would call a smooth race. Just
Yeah, I can agree with
just
that.
smooth.
Good race for him.
Just no mistakes. Just keep it clean. That's it. And in fact, it looks like Victor Bernat isn't. Oh, whoa! Well, okay, I called it. I shouldn't have called it. That was a bit of a jinx from me, but he was still able to keep his car on track, so that's good for Massimiliano.
Very, very close indeed between them.
And James Knox is right behind him. So who knows if he's gonna pull the same move that Victor did in the previous race.
James Knox with a good view of this battle. Oh, Ribodi goes very deep. Big mistake from him. Maybe James can capitalize. He fakes it to the outside. Ribodi doesn't really doesn't get affected by that, but he's very close to him into the final 2 corners of this lap.
They're all pushing so much.
You're burning with already 7-10 gap to Ribodi after that big mistake from him. Victor Burnett is going to be looking to catch Craig Pattison for the win in the race 2 format, which is a feature race, which gives more points.
You know,
So that's very interesting.
I'm not sure. I mean, just a matter of time. Keep times. I see that. Victor Bernat is lapping 1 second faster than Craig Patterson. 1 second, 1.19.6 Victor Bernat versus 120.5 of Craig Patterson. So Victor Bernat is really on fire right now. While we see James Knox pulling his move against Massimiliano Ribolli.
Deep braking, clean move, just easy overtake on her body, has the overspeed, has the line, gets it done. He'll be chasing Bernat now. He's only 2 seconds back in Craig. Remember, they were about 3.5 back on him, so they've gained about a second and a half. Someone's off.
No, he went to the pits. Massimiliano just went
who's
to the
pitting?
pits.
Oh, so now kind of missing the pit lane road, but he's pitting pretty early pit stop for him. Maybe he's looking for an undercut on everyone in the clean air. First tires, low fuel. Let's see what he can do.
I mean,
First pit stop of the session.
was it even intended? I mean, I could even...
Maybe it wasn't, but...
yeah,
maybe
he just went too wide.
Maybe that's his pit stop.
It would be strange. But meanwhile, James Knox on Victor... Oh, no, penalty. Massimiliano Ribolli, penalty.
Well, that's a pretty early pit stop for him, but he's gonna make it to the end of the race with these tires now. Oh, he's DNF.
Whoa, mistake from James Knox. Sorry, from Victor Bernat. That was a big mistake. Have you seen the side of that car? Victor has damage. Yeah, Victor has damage. Yes. There's a... Whoa, that was too deep. That was too deep for James. Yeah.
Maybe getting the position back. Not quite sure.
No. It wasn't. No. That was just a very late braking from James, and that way he just lost.
This pit lane entry is horrible. I don't know who thought of it. I can't lie. Why is there a chicane into the pit entry? Pretty dumb.
I mean, I have no idea.
Either Curtis in the pits, serving a penalty, or changing her tires.
Just,
I think she just has a tire change.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, just tire change for her.
And we see James Knox again on Victor Bernat. Meanwhile, Tina Curtis just exited the pits. And she's way ahead of James Andrews. I'm sorry for Massimiliano. He just retired. Yeah, he retired.
Ribolli was having a good race, but unlucky with a penalty. Maybe it was unfair. The track limits are pretty inconsistent here, maybe.
I think what happened is that he got the penalty for speed limit, pit lane speed limit. I think
that
so.
could have been it, yeah.
I think so. Meanwhile, Craig Patterson is doing a pretty solid race. He's lapping at 120 flat, and looks good. And no, not really, because Ben, I see Ben is 7 seconds away, but oh my god, here is the answer to what to the problem that Massimiliano had. He wrote himself on the chat. He forgot the pit limiter. Oh no, Massimiliano.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, we're sorry.
It's just unlucky.
yeah, we're sorry.
Look at Bernat, a bit in the grass. James Knox chasing him. Ben Skinner 4 seconds behind.
Yeah, he's catching up.
Knox.
He's catching up.
Yeah,
He got the fastest lap of the race, 1.19.198, and he's lapping not really slower than that. His last lap was 1.19.48. So yeah, he's the fastest driver out there right now. Whoa!
Yeah, let's check the pit
Ben.
stops.
No, not again. Yeah.
A mistake. Oh,
Yeah.
going into
You
the
know,
pits now.
you know what I think? I think that Ben is going super fast. Really, he has such a good and fast pace. But I think he should have been probably calmer in the race. You know, I think he's probably rushing too much and taking too many risks. And this is what you get when you just dare too much. Sometimes you get off, you lose it, or you get involved in crashes and incidents, and yeah, it's definitely all but a smooth race. I'm sorry for him because really is showing very very solid and strong pace. It's just
After that mistake, he's 8 seconds back on James Knox. He was only 4 seconds back.
yeah.
So now he's put himself even further behind. He's gonna need to be lapping extremely quickly to catch up to P3. While Victor Bernat and Craig Pedersen still haven't pit. They're going long. They're going for the overcut. Someone's in the gravel. Who is that? Oh, they're pitting. Both of them
They're
are
both
pitting.
pitting. Let's see who makes it first, because they're really so close.
Might miss.
No.
Okay,
It's
didn't miss
just
the stop.
no. It's just that his stall is behind. So yeah, and
Victor's out.
they're both leaving.
Craig had a good pit stop, fast pit stop. Victor Burnett maybe had a bit of damage. I'm not too sure about that. But there, Victor Burnett's going to be close to James Knox. Yeah, James Knox is very close to Victor Burnett now. Everyone's pits now, so let's see. Craig and Victor are in the freshest tires, leading James and Tina Curtis, who's 7 seconds behind. Three has pit again, maybe an issue for him. James and he's pretty far back.
We see Ben going after Tina Curtis. And I'm sure he's definitely able to pass her. But I mean, don't you see? He's really pushing so hard. Whoa! And Tina loses it. Then
Tina pushing as well.
yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry for her, really, because even Tina was showing such a great racecraft pace, really, all these two races. This is bad to see forever. And James going after Victor Bernat. Oh my God, Victor! And we got a new best lap time from Ben Skinner, which is
1:19.1.
yeah, that's super fast.
Pretty fast lap for race fuel, but they're in fresh tires now and low fuel.
Yeah,
I
but
think we could see more improvements.
you know what? What I'm concerned about is that how long we'll be able to sustain such pace without making mistakes.
You're over damaging the tires too much.
Yeah, also that. But I mean, what we've been seeing all this evening is that Ben is super fast, but as I was saying earlier, is too much prone to errors in these cases. So really need to be more just smooth.
Needs to calm down, yeah.
Yeah,
Just really calm down.
I mean, calm down, not in a bad way, because what happened there? Oh,
It's
Jiri, yeah,
The Dutchville, yeah.
Jiri. So yeah, I was saying. the volumes. Thanks, chat. Okay, now should be fixed. Yeah, thank you. Feedback. Yeah. It should be fixed. Oh, there we go. Should be able to hear us. Perfect. Thank you, guys. So back on the track. In any kind of yeah, that's a pretty bad pun, but still we will take it, I guess. Back on track. Yeah. Okay. So we are seeing Victor against James Knox and Craig Patterson. Whoa! He pushed a bit wide. Victor has just pushed a bit wide.
It locks up into P2 now with a move into the corkscrew. Good racing.
Yeah.
Bit aggressive, but on the aggressive side. But Craig Patterson is still holding on, just showing his experience from other series he's driven in. Good defensive driving. He's held the lead for 20 laps now. Hasn't budged once.
The good thing was interesting.
Defending, but that's what we want to see. It makes racing all the more interesting. The gap is 5/10 between all of them. 4/10. Still holding on. What we're seeing, wow, James and Craig Patterson among each other, and who will make it? And, well, nobody did. They're still among each other even after the turn, and Victor is following. Wow. Oh, that's a no! What happened? They crashed. And Ben is catching up. Wow. I mean, would you have even predicted such a thing? Like Ben going really messing up a bit, because he did mess up a bit, staying at the back of the field. He's about to catch P1. Like, what?
I think the crash was mostly detected though. Quite pretty late, didn't expect. He doesn't have the racecraft yet. Not what the crash. That is perfectly on falling center. Well, Victor's made that mistake about 2 times, hitting people in the back while trying to stay close. Maybe too close. So that's going this race, that's what
It's 3 laps to go, so something has to happen because I see that Ben is still lapping faster than anyone else. It's the pace this guy has. I mean, 118.941 against 121.6 of James Knox. It's quite impressive how fast still up after all his troubles he's been having all through these these
I think we're going to be quite a battle for P1 and P2 respectively after the crash. I think this could have been a four-way battle for P1 if it wasn't for the crash into the group, which is very, very important. I think we're going to miss out on some very aggressive but good racing.
we also have to consider that we lost
Dallas with the mistake. Bowling, I'm not sure what happened in technical error. Yeah, we've been robbed of quite a bit of good racing. A lot of fast movement, a lot of fast movement.
and it's getting close. It's getting close. It's about time we make it. It's just 2 laps to go. Last 2 laps right now, and last lap Ben Skinner was 0.3 seconds faster than James Knox. Oh, that was a late break there.
Very close. Lap 25 right now. He made a mistake. It was only like 5/10 behind.
Yeah,
Victor
Craig.
Burnett, but it's now 5 seconds back.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, it's almost. I think the only battle we're going to see right now is this one. Is the battle for P1. It's just the battle for P1. I mean, it's not important, you know. So yeah, this is just the last lap. It's going to start right now. The last lap, and Ben Skinner is gonna try to move and catch P1 before the end of the race. It's really close. This is the last lap. Is he going for the move? No, he hasn't.
He's desperate. Change the fence. That's it. Again, like the I should get 2 better next day. Well, maybe they're sending it, but I think it's gonna hold off. You know? I think it's gonna wait for the main straight.
Whoa!
Chips the mistake.
Yeah.
Bad exit by him. Structured by James Clark. Then only to attempt back. I think James has to be defending here because this is really the last holding spot. Going wide on the outside. James on the brakes.
Is he gonna do the switcheroo? No, he hasn't made the switcheroo.
Very close.
Ah!
Pushing a bit too much for that P1. Knowing he has the captain behind, so I think
And meanwhile, we see James Knox. Oh, whoa! That was close, but he crossed the.
James
Yeah,
Knox
he
winning
did it.
the feature race.
Yeah.
The precision testing, of course. And then P2 Ben Skinner. P2. What the hell is happening in the background?
Well,
What a finish. Craig P3. Burnett for Tina Curtis
Yeah, alright, so this is the results. So James to finish this James Andrews, Giri, Kratochvil, Massimiliano Ribolli, Alejandro Nadales, Robin Van. Then we've got Brody Lawless, unfortunately, P11, Daniel Scott. So yeah, so that's it for the last pre-season testing of the Wheeler Sprint Series.
7 p.m. British Standard Time. 30-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying, sprint race, top 15 is reverse, top 12 is points. Then we've got a feature race, which is the second race. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I wonder who the title favorite is. I think Brody Lawless, Casper Kuritz.
Well, I mean, what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is definitely, you know, I would think. I mean, Ben, of course, is showing strong pace there, but I wouldn't ignore Brody Lawless, Massimiliano. No, who was? Hang on. Oh, Victor. Yeah. Victor Bernat. Definitely, I would also. I mean, my bet would be one of these three. So either Victor, Brody, or Ben. They're definitely showing super strong paces and good racecraft. What I noticed is that Ben probably tends to mess up. So yeah. All right. So it was still a nice one. So yeah. It was a good race, indeed.
Yeah, very good race. Very good race. Nobody wants to join for an interview. So I think that'll be in the end of the stream.
Yeah. All right. So that's it.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching a lot.
Thank you all, guys, and stick with us because next week we will be doing the actual races here. So, of course, follow our channel and stick with us. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.